Yo, what's up guys, Shoutout here, and today we have my week 3 battle of the PPL against Jack the Fanatic and his Norwich Skitty. Now, he's currently 0-2, we are 2-0, but we cannot let that fool us. We still have to bring our A game and play like it's against the best player in history, I don't know. Basically, we just have to bring our A game because that's what you have to do in a league format every damn week. So, but spoilers. This is an incredibly haxy match. This is probably going to be the saltiest commentary I've ever done in my life. But fucking deal with it or get the fuck out. I don't care. Basically, is the gist of it. That's a gist. Anyway, so the team that Jack decided to bring. You know my team if you have seen Team Analysis. If you haven't, make sure to check out the link down in the description below. It will be linked there so you know what I'm bringing and why I'm bringing it. So, the mods that Jack decided to bring are Weavile, Torterra, Fortress, Mega Slowbro, Aromatisse, and Heliolisk. So he has made a terrible decision in my opinion in bringing Mega Slowbro. Not just my opinion, in pretty much everyone's opinion. I talked to a couple people and everyone's like, Mega Slowbro against a team is just fucking stupid to bring. But it's Jack. So, what can you expect, you know? Torterra is also a bit of an odd one, I know. Oh, I bumped my mic. I think just picking it up and not bringing it would have been a much better decision. Just because it scares me from bringing Jolteon, which I didn't bring. Not because Torterra is there, fuck Torterra, I don't care about that piece of garbage. But it's just not good against my team. Like, almost everything can either chew hits and beat it, or can just one-shot it, or 2-hit KO it, or whatever. So I don't see the point in Fortress against my team. Fortress, Torterra. But Fortress, excuse me, as well. Fortress is the, in my opinion, worst spinner in this matchup against me. Hitmonchan can put a lot more offensive pressure on my team because I don't have many fighting resistances. So it might have been a better choice, but Fortress still isn't terrible because first up I don't have a fire type, so no stab fire coverage, but a lot of other things that can just beat it and have unstep fire coverage that can still do, you know, can still be a 2-hit KO or even 1-hit KO depending on what it is. But it gives him initiative, which is fair enough in this case because my only left community is of course Jolteon. Other than that, you know, Weavile is to be expected as a huge threat, the biggest threat on his team. Heliolisk also going to be annoying because I didn't bring Jolteon. I just couldn't fit it on a team, in all honesty. And yeah, so that's basically it. And we're just going to get into the battle now because, yeah, wait, nope, never mind. Before that, I got to give a shout out to Amazing Chi, a coach in the Division 2 of the PPL, for joining my mons. Shout out to him, his link will be down in the description. And also shout out to Ethan for recording my battle, even though he recorded the whole thing. He recorded both screens, which is gonna be a pain he has to edit. Thanks, Ethan! But check him out, Ethan is the biggest bay in history of gingers, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, that link will be down in the description below. And as always, Keyno's link because he does GFX for my channel. And also Jack's, of course. Sub to Jack so he can hit 1,000 subs. And then unsubscribe again because it's all we need. Just hit him, let him hit 1,000 subs for like a minute. All we need. Anyway, let's get into the battle. You can see teams in front of me. We have already talked about them. And yeah, let's just get into the thing. With the stuff. So, Shorty is issuing a challenge. I'm going to lead off with Shaman because I'm expecting the Heliolisk lead and it can beat pretty much everything he has outside of the Weavile. So he does lead off with the Heliolisk, which is nice because I can beat the thing. This is my counter to it, and look at the multiple damage, 19 HP. That's adorable. Confirms to me that he is in fact a scarfed Heliolisk. So I just go for Seed Flare because I can get damage off and anything. He has no switch into Shaman. He brings out the blob, Aromatisse. I can get a Seed Flare off and get a drop, scuff for damage, but no, I miss. Second time in a row that happens. Fuck, man. There might be a hex count on screen, you will see. So I go out and register. Kind of expect him to pull double as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that, but I don't lose anything for going register this early because I can get up my rocks now against this Fortress, as he's gonna do the same. And yep, right here. So we both have our rocks up. We both have ways to get rid of them, so it's not that big a deal. And right here, I just stayed and go for Iron Head, not really fishing for the flinch. I just want to see what set the thing is because this tells me that he is in fact physically offensive because after left TC he's not back to sturdy, but he almost is, which means this is like 7%. which means he's fully defensive. So I also realize I can definitely win this matchup. Well, not win because we're probably gonna run out of PP, but I'm just gonna stay and get up my rocks again, as he can volt switch out of here. Yep, no big problem there, you know. And he gets a crit right here, which does 22 HP. That's a second hacks if you count that. I don't think it's a problem. It's also a pretty long battle, like 67 turns, Jesus. So he brings out Johnson Terry, and he's not gonna go for Earthquake. If he does, I can live. I was very sure he would predict the switch. So what I do is just stay in, as he goes for Stone Edge. He misses, and I can get an Ice Punch off, which does a hell of a lot of damage, which reveals to me that he does not have HP investment. He is max speed, which leads me to believe he, later on in the battle, I realized that he could very well be Scarf. Not right now, but it's, you know, this helps finding that out. So I decided to just stay in and go for another Ice Punch, because I don't have a reason not to. He's probably locked in Stone Edge, and I can live the Earthquake as I said before. So Ice Punch does nothing to the Fortress because it's a Fortress and I'm a Registeel, and you know how that goes. So both get lefties back. Fat, annoying Steel types sitting in there, and this is really slow because they're fat, annoying Steel types, basically. So I go into Togekiss here, threaten the Fire type move, which I don't actually have. I expect him to just Rapid Spin again, because why would you not? You know, it's just it's kind of rinse repeat, but it's gonna happen. So he's gonna be scared of the Fire type move. He also realized that I don't have leftovers, so he's gonna be scared of a potential offensive set. But I'm not. I'm Yachi Berry for the Weavile, and I just go for a defog here, get rid of the rocks. I have no reason not to. He's spun away mine already, so get rid of his rocks as well, which is nice. As he brings in the Aromatisse, this thing is kind of annoying. I didn't prep too well for it this week. I'm not sure why. I just kind of didn't. Go for S here, scout for damage, and just see what he wants to do. I was kind of expecting him to potentially pull a double. So it's just kind of safe middle play. I don't lose anything from it, as he just throws up a Wish, which is fine by me. And I decided to just go for another Afterwards. Maybe get a flinch, maybe just, you know, if he wants to heal up his Soterra or his Fortress or whatever, it's not going to happen. Or at least not for free. So, Moomoo does a hell of a lot, actually. It does way more than I was expecting. Which means I'm going to have to boost up here. And get back to a reasonable amount of health. Around, you know, almost full, as he throws up another Wish, which is kind of annoying, but, you know, it's what's going to happen. Also Contagious Freezing. Please don't do this. I'm already late. I can't do this. Anyway, I decided to pull out the switch into Aerodactyl here. Bit of a misplay on my part because I'm not Mega yet, so this is going to do a lot. As you can see, that does way too much. This Aromatisse is way too strong. I'm not sure why. So I decided to just Mega up and go for a Stone Edge, scout for damage. Threaten the Iron Head, of course. He's going to fear that. Just, you know, Stone Edge in general is going to do a lot because of a Mega Aerodactyl. So, he brings in his Slowbro, his Mega as well, so that's going to be fun. So that's just actually a good chunk, like 30%, that's not bad to a Slowbro. I'm going to switch out here though, I don't want to take a Scald, or anything really, and go into my counter, which is Shaman, as he switches out as well, and goes into his Fortress. I could stay in here, but I don't really have reason to. So I'm just going to switch out and go into my Manaphy, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I do in fact go into Manaphy. Tiny Blue comes in. It doesn't have a nickname because templates are a thing and Jenning is a pain in the ass. For legendaries it is. So he goes for Volt Switch, which is fine by me. It means he doesn't get up rocks again, which is amazing. Doesn't do anything because I'm a Manaphy. I can still take on Weavile at this range. So he brings in Torterra, and I outspeed this thing naturally, even if he's max speed Jolly, even if I'm uninvested. So I know that the thing is Scarf. So I'm gonna get the hell out of here and go into Togekiss. So he goes for Seed Bomb, and it does something because he's an Overgrow, but it's still nothing, basically. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for a Air Slash. Yep. Just because I don't have a reason not to. I was expecting him to sack Torterra at this point, honestly. Like, Torterra doesn't do anything for him this game. I'm not even sure why he brought it. And Scarf one especially, because he already has Scarf Heliolisk. It's just a waste of a team slot, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't know. So I'm just going for an S. He brings out Heliolisk after throwing up a Wish, I think. Nope, not throwing up a Wish. I could have gone for Aura Sphere there, but I why would I predict that? That was no reason to. It would have been a massive over prediction. And I go into Registeel here because I don't want him to get more damage off on my Shaman. So he gets a crit on my Registeel, which is actually really annoying because that means Registeel is going to be low. Well, pretty low actually. He brings out Crit Me Spears again, that annoying piece of garbage that definitely shouldn't be here because it has a terrible matchup against my team, but Jack is stupid. I can say that, it's Jack. Jack knows me, I know him, it's fine. So, I just go right out into Shaman. It's my dedicated counter as he megas up into that disgusting piece of garbage that just looks fucking stupid. What were they thinking? Why is it eating itself? And, yeah. He goes for Side Shock. Does a considerable chunk of damage. 60 HP is not, it's not a lot, but it's something. So I just go for Seed Flare here. I can get a drop on anything and just damage. And yeah, drops are nice, damage is nice. He doesn't have switch into Shaman at all on his team. So I get a crit Spit F drop, which is nice. Crit is not Spit F drop is gonna happen eventually because it's a Seed Flare. It's 40% or something. It's 40%, yeah. So 40. I can just stay in here, go for an Earthball. It might kill depending on rolls and sets and stuff. It doesn't. Get another Spit F drop, which obviously doesn't matter. He gets up his rocks again, potentially for the last time. Just because the thing is really low. And at this point, I don't have a reason not to go for Giga Drain. I can get recovery from anything it switches into. I'm expecting him to sack either this thing or the Terra. That's his safest play and his best play by far. He doesn't need Torterra, and the thing's basically dead. So, but he makes a risky play and goes into Romatisse. If I would have gone for Seed Flare there, this thing would have been really low, and I might have even been able to kill it if I got a drop on it. So, really unnecessary switch, I would say. But I'm gonna switch out of here because I don't want to deal with the thing, and I go into Aerodactyl. Not a good play on my part because rocks are up, and I can't one-shot the thing anyway. So what's the point? I also don't have Roost, which I think he was kind of expecting me to have at that point. And yeah. So what I said to do here is just go for a Stone Edge, I think. As he brings out Slower again because Slower is stupid. And I go for Stone Edge. I miss, which doesn't matter in the slightest because fuck, my player just goes. Okay, it doesn't matter because he had a Wish Up anyway. So right here I go for Hone Claws, which was kind of like, if he goes for Calm Mind, I can do more damage next turn. I can guarantee hit and stuff like that. But he just goes for Side Shock, does kill me, even though I do have that much defensive. But Omega Arrow goes down without doing anything because there's a Pokemon that shouldn't be here in the first place. So now I bring out Shaman again. And what I do is just go for a Seed Flare, and once again he makes the switch into Romatisse, which I still don't agree with, especially this time. I should have definitely just sacked Fortress, and I missed the Seed Flare, which is huge because I could have gotten off a lot of damage depending on rolls. I might have been able to go him, I'm not sure right now, but I could have gotten a drop and stuff like that. Would have been really nice, and I also wasted my Seed Flare right here because I want to get damage off on the thing. So that miss is really stupid. It's the second miss in a row, not in a row, in this game, and it's just annoying, really. So also Contagia has been freezing the entire time. I hope it's still recording. If it's not, then fuck my ass. This is fucking stupid. Anyway, Curse. Oh my god, they're so bad. Anyway, I switch out because I don't want to deal with the thing. I can't deal with the thing. I need Shaman healthy. As he just goes for Protect, I was pretty sure he would do that because he needs He's at high health. So I bring out Registeel again just because it can threaten it with an Iron Head. He doesn't know if I have attack investment or not because they only attack on the special side, so he can't be sure. He goes into Fortress again. As I set up my rocks, predicting he switch, or just in general because rocks are good. And right now I decide to stay in actually because I can beat the thing because I do a little bit more than lefties, and he doesn't seem to have anything to hit me. He actually should probably have Gyro Ball. Yeah, Rapid Spin. Yeah, he probably has Gyro Ball, which won't do anything because I'm physically defensive Registeel. So, go for Iron Head here. It does a tiny bit of damage, like 7%. As he goes for a Volt Switch, which is only that does nothing. 14 HP, that's just nothing. Which is nice because that means rocks are still up. He goes into Heliolisk now, which make me think he might go for Focus Blast. So I was considering going to Heliolisk, not Heliolisk, Togekiss here. But I honestly didn't have a reason to. It was way too risky. So I just stay in as he goes for another Volt Switch. And this is where the crit matters because I'm really low on health right now. Like, really low. And I don't want that. Also, you drink because I'm slightly sick. So, he brings out Fortress, which dies 2 rocks, which is nice. So that's a kill for Registeel, the 3rd of the season, which is amazing. I went for Ice Punch there because it's neutral, and I guess, yeah, it's neutral, does more to Helios, so yay. So he brings out Sweeney, the Helios? That's not a Helios, that's a Weavile. And I don't want to let Registeel die yet, so I go out into my, what's its face? Manaphy, because it's my dedicated counter. This thing can't do anything to me, especially with a low kick. Takes rocks damage, doesn't matter. Low kick does nothing. So right here, I can't 12 HP. I can just rest and Rain Dance, but he goes for knockoff and gets a crit, and this is massive. First up, he made a terrible, awful, horrendous play of staying in against a Manaphy with a Weavile, knowing he cannot kill me, risking his win condition. And I go for Ice Beam, obviously expecting him to go for going to Heliolisk. But he gets a crit, which means I'm forced to go for Rest with him because I need the thing for Weavile, which means I cannot go for Rain Dance and then Rest, which is I would have done if he didn't crit me. So basically, Manaphy is going to be fodder for 2 turns. Awful, all because not only did he make a terrible play, but he also got rewarded for it with a fucking crit. This was the one that made me mad the most, because it's probably the one that mattered the most. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, that's just fucking terrible, and I'm really fucking salty about it. He goes for the Wish. He would have let me burn a sleep turn, so that's something, I guess. But I didn't do that. Gonna Registeel, just because I want to threaten this thing out, and also things. Right now I pull a double actually into my Shaman, expecting, what was I expecting? Probably, yeah, I was expecting the, what's its face? The thing with the stuff, Mega Slowbro, which is not what he goes into. He goes into heals, which is interesting, but you know, I could not have killed him from that range. But he doesn't know if I have Earthquake yet. He didn't show, I don't think I even went for Aeronet yet, and also didn't show the thing. He goes for Hidden Power. Hyper Voice does more, and he has Hidden Power Fire on the heals against my team, and it does nothing against my team. It makes me so mad because it's bad preparation and blah 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 blah. Yeah. I get crit with the thing Giga Drain, which is, I guess, fair at this point, but still stupid because he has HP 5 healers, and it makes me really fucking mad because it's just bad preparation. I'm currently losing to a really badly prepped team. That's just how it is. If you don't like me saying that, it's Jack, and Jack's kind of my friend. I'm not gonna say he's my friend because he drafted Cresselia. Otherwise, I would say it. Less is needed. So sorry. Go for Good Rain again. Get some health back. Shaman is looking at some decent health. I can still live a hit from Helios and Silver. So right here, going to Manaphy, hoping to burn the turn of sleep. But after being so salty, I didn't make rational decisions. I didn't calc anything. Wait, I didn't calc right here. And Moonblast does way too much. I don't know when Adromatis got so strong, but it did apparently. Doing that much to max HP Manaphy is impressive. So he goes for another Moonblast, not going for Wish, as I was kind of expecting him to do. And this forces me to rest up again because I'm not sure if I can live. Actually, no. Right here I go for a Rain Dance. No, I'm still asleep. I'm stupid. I didn't burn a turn of sleep before because game mechanics are fucking stupid. I switched into something I should get the turn of sleep, but I didn't because fuck Game Freak, you fucking suck. I wasn't sure if I would, honestly, so I have to go for rest again here because sleep mechanics are dumb, to get back to full and keep my Manaphy healthy. And this is just a whole big mess. That's all because of that fucking crit after a terrible play. And he goes for Wish. Like, yeah, I could have Rain Danced and then rested, and it would have been happy times, but I didn't. So that annoys me. I didn't do that. But that was risky. So I just go into Registeel here. I think it was a bad play. Because why would he not just go into Helios right here? That was a really bad play at this point. But I was salty as fuck at this point. I was so close to. Actually, he goes into Weavile. Guess that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of. No, it doesn't, because I'm a counter to him, so I could have just stayed in and burned steep turns, so it doesn't really make sense, to be honest. Anyway, unless I was picking my switch, in which case, kudos to him. Low kick, kills him from his range. I didn't want to switch in Manaphy. I probably could have and should have, but what can you do? Weavile gets a kill here on Registeel. Registeel goes down, which is unfortunate. So right now I can bring out Manaphy and burn and turn to sleep, which is nice, but at this point this is a lost cause because this game's over. And he brings out Aromatisse, which is fat and ugly as fuck and annoying and stupid, and I hate it and I hope it dies. Yep, basically. So burn and turn to sleep, which is cool, I guess. At this point I don't have anything that wants to deal with the thing because Registeel went down because I'm bad, Aerodactyl is down, and it's just a whole big mess of things that happened because not only did I not prepare optimally, but I also got hacked to fucking shit and back, so yep, that's a thing that happened. So he goes for Wish and then switches out into, I think, Helios. Yep, plays the Wish passing game, which is well played on his part. Gotta give him that at least. As I wake up right here and then go for Ice Beam, hoping to kill the Helios because I was sure he would go into this, and I miss out on like 5-6 HP or some shit. It's probably a roll, and I was really hoping I would get a crit right there, and at this point I just give up and stay in. He gets another crit because fuck me, I guess, because I'm fucking awful at this game apparently, and I deserve to get critted. That's just that's just what happens. Yeah, beautiful things and stuff. Go for Ice Beam because I don't fucking know, man. I was just clicking buttons at this point. Yeah, I was just clicking buttons. Because we're about to get 5 out by Jack. I go for Rain Dance here, hoping, honestly expecting to set up a Wish again. But that's not what happens. He just goes from Let's knocks me out, so Rain is there for literally nothing. No reason whatsoever except for healing his healers. Good job. And if he goes down, Weavile is still there, and it's just an awful time. There's still so many turns left. What the fuck? I go to John Cena! Because John Cena is cool. And just go for Poison Jet because I want to get damage off of the thing. And I don't fucking know, man. He goes for Protect, which is fine. John Cena is doing a thing. It's at least in. John Cena came in once. Pause, I guess. Yeah. So he obviously makes the switch into Mega Slowbro. At this point, I really didn't care anymore. I was just salty to hell and back, so I was like, maybe I can get a poison on the Mega Slowbro because it's totally gonna help me. I don't. I don't. Not even that little bit of payback hacks I get right there. So I decided to go into Togekiss, and I was like, yeah, maybe I can flinch me to death if it really comes down to it. He goes for Side Shock, which is his best play, which is the only play, honestly. If he would have gone for anything else, it would have been stupid. So take the Side Shock like it's nothing because I'm a physically defensive Togekiss. I can Roost up because I'm pretty sure I can live with Scald. And even though it's rain boosted, you know, I'm good at the game. I live, and but I get crit again because fuck me. I just yeah, I get crit again. Amazing. So go for Ash, hoping for a flinch as revenge, but nope, he gets a Calm Mind up instead. Which I'm not sure why he went for Calm Mind. Honestly. So at this point, I'm just like, hey, I deserve to get some flinches, right? I do, because this game is fucking stupid, and I should really get some flinches. 60%. No. He gets like 7 crits in a game, each are 6%. I don't even get a fucking flinch because yeah, that's how this game went this week. Go for another Air Slash, just like, hey, can I get a flinch? Nope, not a flinch. Not even a little bit, not even close. Unfortunate, to say the least. But I go for another flinch, another Air Slash, just like, hey, flinch. He flinches. Yay! Go for another Air Slash, because like, flinch. Yay! Totally helpful. Not even a little bit. So he goes into Helios right here. I could have predicted and gone for an Aura Sphere, but I didn't have reason to, honestly. It's just blah. A big bad blah. Air Slash does a considerable chunk. As he goes full switch and knocks me out, I'm just yeah. This game is so many times over. He gets another crit because rub salt in the mood. Hey Lamau. Yeah. He just goes back to Shorty because it's his birthday. With John Terry sacking the thing, basically, you know, safest play at this point, honestly, to sack the thing. And I just go to Shaman, because I don't want to go into John Cena, because this is my best play. He reveals that he is in fact Scarf, as I predicted. But it's better to do it the game. But that was actually a good chunk, considering that's, you know, I'm a shaman and it's a terror. Not bad. Go for Gig Rain, get some health back, because yay for health. So that's 5th kill for Shaman of the season, which is nice. 5 kills in 3 games is pretty fucking good. He brings in Weavile, which shouldn't even be here because it probably would have been counted by Mewnich at this point. I don't know how the game would have gone. He goes for Ice Shot for reasons. Style points. I guess that's a reason. That's a viable reason, I think. So all I have left at this point is Hitmonlee. It's 4-1, and he has a Mega Slowbro and Romatees, and it's just not gonna happen anytime soon. I just go for Poison Jab because reasons, and I go for Close Combat because fuck everything at this point. I was kind of hoping he would stay in, expecting me not to be Scarf, but nope. Goes into Romatees, and Close Combat does nothing. Actually, it does a chunklet. It does a decent chunklet. So yeah, I don't see the thing. And right here, he goes for Protect for literally no reason, and it pissed me off to no end at this point because I was already salty, and he goes for Protect after getting lucky as fuck. Necessary because it's not like you have a Mega Slow Rate you could go into. No, you need to Protect right here if you really want to scout for the choice item. Anyway, go for the final Close Combat of the game as he knocks me out with a Moonblast in a second after defense drops happen. God damn it, Hitmonlee, stop taking the spotlight. There we go. Moonblast to the face. Yep, that's actually the face. Nice. And that's a dead John Cena. So that's the 4-0 loss to the Norwich Skitty because of hacks. That it's basically what it was. So yeah, that was a salty narration. It's been a couple days since the game happened, and I'm still not as salty, obviously, because I was raging like fucking crazy at that point. You know, nothing changed. I always hated Jack. I always wanted to kill him, so nothing changed there. But yeah, it's standard. Really fucking annoyed we lost a fucking 4-0 victory against a team that had a much worse matchup that wasn't prepared exceptionally well. It was actually prepared pretty badly. He said he was prepared in he prepared to seem like 15 minutes. And I was like, fuck off and die, because 15 minutes is stupid because I put a couple hours into this team probably. Definitely. So hey, that's nice. Scarf to Terror was unnecessary. Mega Slobber was stupid to bring against my team. Fortress is, you know, arguable. That's I can deal with that. I made some mistakes as well, so it's not just hacks, but the thing is that it's a 4-0 just because of hacks. That's what annoys me. I might have won. If it wasn't for the hacks, I might have still lost. Who knows? You cannot say how the game would have won, but but I can definitely tell you it would not have been a 4-0. I might have even been able to get it down to the timer, depending on how things went, because it was a really long battle, and I don't know. Maybe it could have been a timer game. And eventually it would have gotten to the point where maybe Weavile comes in on total kills and I can just bubble with Aura Sphere. That probably would have happened eventually. So yeah, that's the game. That was fucking awful in every regard. My preparation wasn't on point. His wasn't either. And then Hacks was like, "Yo, let me decide this game." Did I mention the word hacks enough this game, this video? Or should I say it a couple more times? Are you happy yet? Also, the code for the game is almost similar to my last name, like the first 4 letters. That's pretty cool. ELDW. These are all my last name and all in that order. Anyway, MVP. I don't fucking know. I guess Shaman, Registeel. Yeah, somewhere between those two. I don't fucking know, man. Gonna go with Registeel just because Registeel is cool. Do I? I'm gonna give it to both Registeel and Shaman. Registeel is probably gonna be on the thumbnail just because I had Shaman last week. Gotta have a bit of diversity there. I could also just put one of his mods on the thumbnail, like a Romatees or some shit, but that's just, no, we don't want that. We don't want an ugly piece of garbage on my thumbnail. Anyway, that's the game. Check out Jack, check out the PPL, and next week we go up against Necro Stevo, Necro Stevo, and the Eternity Endless. He has a very interesting looking team, which is really fun to build for, actually. I like it. And as if you didn't watch my team in the last video, we actually made a transfer, which is Skuntank. We dropped, unfortunately, our captain Vidal, the Galvador, and Angelic to be here as well to get Skuntank, which I'm really happy about because that means I don't get shit on my psychic types completely, which is nice. Also, it gives me another thing I can deal with fairies. You know, I dropped Coventry to get something else that can deal with fairies, offensively at least. And yeah, that's basically it. And you know, we lost, but I don't think any of my opponents should be happy about it because holy shit, I'm motivated to destroy literally everyone so fucking hard that they can't walk for 2 years straight. Everyone. I don't care who you are, as long as you're in the PPL. Even if you're not in the PPL, I'm gonna destroy you. I'm just gonna come to your home and play Pokemon against you. Yep. Yeah, but we're coming back from this. I can guarantee that we are coming back from this. We're not pulling a Frito and losing from now on and just getting really bad and stuff. Yeah, we're coming back. I can guarantee you that we are gonna come back with a victory next week, or at least in the upcoming weeks. We have a really tough schedule in front of us. We managed to beat 2 of the strongest teams. We lost to one of the weakest teams, in my opinion, weakest drafts, my opinion. And next up we go against another one of the drafts that I don't think are too amazing, but still, you know, every draft is scary in its own right. Is that the right thing to say? Yeah, probably. And then we go up against, I think, RTK and Ethan in the weeks after that, and that's just gonna be a pain in the ass because they're both really fucking good. They both have really fucking good teams. RTK wants revenge. Ethan wants revenge as well. We beat both of them last season very convincingly, actually. 5-0 against RTK with a team that wasn't his, so you know, that's that. And as a striker on my team, I'm gonna call every single one of my months striker for that week, probably not. And then we go up against Ethan, who we beat last season because he had a pretty awful draft, as he said himself multiple times. And yeah, I am dying, my throat hurts, and it's just not fun, and it's also pretty late. So yeah, as I said, go check out all the links in the description. Chi, Ethan, Jack, PPL, stuff, Keyno, yeah. So thank you all for watching. I hope you somehow enjoyed this salt fest of a mediocre game, and keep supporting Bayern Munich. We're definitely going for a fucking title. I did not just copy Shroom, that was completely unintentional. It actually was. That was close to what Shroom said, but it wasn't. Fuck off, Shroom. I hate you. Just kidding, I love you. I don't. I do. Fuck. Yeah, come back for next season because we're gonna build a beautiful team and it's gonna be a hell of a fun battle, I hope. Without as much hex because Steve has had some pretty terrible luck as well, so this is gonna be fun. Yeah, Steve was just like us. I think he's 2-0, which is good to know. So 2-1, I mean. So note that, and I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave some nudes. I will appreciate all 3 of those, and hopefully see you guys next time. Goodbye.